Good afternoon, everyone. Today we have with us Ms Avni Bhatnagar. Avni, thank you so much for joining us today. She is the founder of so many Facebook groups which have become mega icons in its own self, and she is an icon herself. Avni, is such a delight for to have you here and to take out time. So for me, I was never a fashionista or I never used makeup. I think for me, growing up, the only thing which I ever used was a kajal, which my mom used to make at home around Diwali and my nani, and that's how it all started. So I wanted to thank you first. So a small introduction about yourself, Avni.
First of all, thank you so much, Richa, for such a warm welcome. And I'm really blessed to have you as a friend, or I must say, as a human being, the way you are. And thank you so much. So I'll start with, like, you have already given a very wonderful intro. So I run these two Facebook groups. So one is into fooding, which is food frolics, wherein we share the food reviews, the newly built recipes, or whatever we cook on daily basis. And my another passion was cosmetology. So wherein Richa, could you hear me?
No, I was just giving you focus, so I had zoomed down.
Okay,
You're here.
okay. Okay. So, and this one is cosmetology, wherein we share about cosmetics, the newly launched products, the reviews, or if you have something or the other query for any particular product, so you just post and you get responses. So this is how this group runs.
Wow. So,
So,
Avni, you were a technical writer and you've also dabbled into theater. So,
um,
what prompted you to, start both the groups? Because it's such a big, diversification from your core competencies, which you started out in your career.
so Richa, as you said, yeah, I'm still a technical writer, and whenever I get any opportunity, I just go for it. But see, I became a mother in 2017. And this was purely a decision that I leave everything and I'll just look after my son. And that's what I did. I am just nurturing his upbringing well. And for that, I thought that I have to leave job because I have to look after him 24/7. I mean, that is my view of, of parenting probably. So, but like I cannot sit idle because I have around 12, 14 years of experience. I've been working. So, घर में बैठना was not possible at all.
I know it's not
Then
easy at
I
all.
thought this is the best time to follow your passion, buddy. Start doing it. So, my first was, of course, acting. And somehow this theater group in Gurgaon came in contact and I joined them immediately. And then I, went on for practicing and we did 3, 4 shows also in Canvas Lab Club Gurgaon itself. And so, I pursued
Wow.
my dreams. So, yeah,
So you can make
I
us
think
laugh.
this.
Was it a comedy?
Yeah, it was a comedy. One was a kind of mystery play, and two were comedy.
Oh, wow. So
So
nice.
yeah, and with job, I don't think like I would have done it because after investing, slogging your ass for 12 hours or 14 hours in company, it's not possible.
Wow.
So I did this, and then fooding, of course, was my passion throughout. I mean, you call me in the night, 12 o'clock, Abni, I'm coming, cook for me. I'll be more than happy to cook you at 12 in the night also. I'm so fond of cooking.
I think that's a
So,
typical
but
guy's, trait, feeding and
yeah,
eating and cooking good food. I think
absolutely, absolutely. So am I.
great, yeah, Avni. I am so happy. So, Avni, let's start about cosmetology. Like I know I'm also a member, and it's really helped me because I was very shy to even ask questions because at my age, I feel everyone knows so much, and you feel a little shy. So I think it's a perfect platform to learn, to grow, to understand, to ask queries without being judged. So can you tell us the core essence? You said is about amalgamation of women coming together and they're trying to understand. So what are the core points and the USP of the group, if you can tell our viewers?
So, if I'll start with the USP of the group is like I've already briefed you about the group. It's about exchanging thoughts about cosmetics, exchanging thoughts or sharing your reviews or asking queries for any single damn thing. Like very easy, like how to apply kajal. For example, few people don't know how to apply compact. So there is no one to judge you because we keep posting on things that you can ask any query, any basic query you can ask. So we keep motivating people that you can come up with any of your questions. It's not that you have to come up with high tech questions only. So whatever basic thing you have, please go ahead and shoot. So
Okay.
cosmetology is helping a lot of members. We get a lot of messages, lot of calls that we didn't know how to apply eyeshadow. हमारे पास था शादी का रखा हुआ था and we have never applied. But just because of cosmetology and learning so much, we have learned how to do it. So I
Me
think
too.
this way cosmetology is really helping a lot of members from basic to high tech queries. And I
And I
mean, this
also
is one of
believe
the
you have a
USP
lot
of
of master
cosmetology.
classes planned where you actually do a demo and you kind of help people,
Oh
help
yeah,
women.
we have done lot of live. We have done lot of live videos, and some were comedy. And believe me, when I started cosmetology, मैं भी perfect नहीं थी. Like आज भी नहीं हूँ. But मुझे भी आई shadow लगाना और वो सब नहीं आता था. But I gained that courage. I collected that courage, and I was live. क्या होगा लोग हंसेंगे ना. But let me do it. तो मैं सामने बैठती थी आई शैडो पैलेट लेके और मुझे वहां से गालियां पड़ती थी, ये आप गलत कर रहे हो ये, क्योंकि जो MUAs हैं हमारे ग्रुप में मेकअप आर्टिस्ट, तो देवर लाइक वो तो लाइव आते थे, अब जब वो लाइव आते थे तो आई वाज लाइक शिट यार ये लोग क्यों लाइव आ गए बट दिस इज हाउ आई हैव लर्न, बिलीव मी एंड
I think it's
या
also your stage, presence. I think you acted in theater, so because of that, I think you had the confidence. So tell me one thing: the different sections. So we have queries, we have different, aspects of the group. So one is about new product launches and about swatches and about your own usage. What all we are using. Like suppose I have done something. I've put this green eyeshadow today. It's a
यू हैव
mix
डन
of
अ ग्रेट जॉब.
so I've learned from the group, and you won't believe it. I always get really daunted by the number of brushes there is. There are. So bit by bit, I've also learned. So it's one. It's so. Can you tell us the different aspects which the group actually covers?
First and foremost is the newly launched, of course. Like if at all, like for example, I have to buy a sunscreen. So I am following one sunscreen from my age wherever I've started applying it. For example, I'm applying Lakme sunscreen. तो मैं वो सालों से वो चला आ रहा है. But now when you go to the group and you see so many sunscreen have come up, you have at least idea
You're
what to buy,
aware. There's
where to buy,
awareness.
because people put review. For example, Richa has bought a sunscreen, so definitely you want to write about that sunscreen. Yeah, that color bar kajal you told me. So next time at least I know I will consider your kajal that Richa ne wo kajal ka review dala tha, so at least let
And you
me
can see the
look
actual
into it.
result also. It's not an
Yeah,
influencer
so
based,
that makes a
like
lot of difference, Richa. Like this is one of the sunscreen I've been following
in
from
this.
ages now, and it's free. And I love this sunscreen like anything. But now, when I saw this sunscreen in the group, I bought this immediately after reading the reviews, of course. And see how I benefited. This was good. This is excellent. But this is extremely, waterproof.
Yeah, I read your review that you had to
You
wash it
apply it today,
before and
and next day when you
scratch
will
it.
go for a face wash now, you have to apply face wash twice.
Wow.
It gets absorbed into your skin. So see, this is how we get benefit from the group. So you have reviews, you have live reviews. Nykaa पे भी reviews आते हैं, but people who are posting it, you don't know them. People who are posting here, I know who is Richa and what she has posted. So
And
this
also
is
there's
how,
a live picture. There's a
yeah,
live
this is
picture
how
on the video.
we
So we
easy to
have
get information.
reviews, we have new launches, we have product usage, we are raising awareness, we have masterclass. So basically that kind of covers.
Yeah, plus a lot of makeup artists are there in the group, which are being benefited by the group in terms of, let's say somebody posts the query about makeup artist. She needs a makeup artist in any of the city. So there are many makeup artists who are, ready to travel to that city for that particular makeup or for that particular event. So they are getting work from cosmetology, which is one of the best thing I like about it. And
Like
yeah, and it is absolutely clear like water. It is absolutely clear. We are not charging anything. We are not asking for anything. It is absolutely open. You post your query, you answer, you get job, you get work. And a lot of makeup artists have got work from cosmetology. So I'm very happy for that.
Oh wow. One more thing I wanted to ask you, do you have a special, effort which you're making for small time, uh, makeup artist? Because let's say they're established names and there are a lot of people who are making handmade products. So how do you help small time, women who are starting out in the beauty industry, or somebody who has a special, face pack, or somebody is doing hair oils, so do you have something for them?
Yeah, Richard, lot of members have come up with their products. Soap we have, skin products we have, lot of things we have. And how we are benefiting them is like, we get the contest sponsored by them, so they get a complete limelight of their brand. And when you get a sample to use, obviously you come to know about the product. Plus there is a certain date defined in the group wherein you can promote your products. That is entire free of cost. We are not charging anything for that. So
Wow.
you go ahead and post your promos on Monday. And if at all you can provide a special discount for cosmetology members, that's a particular different thing. And if at all you cannot, it is not necessary. But yeah,
Okay.
you have Monday wherein you can promote yourself.
And I think you have really contributed to Nika sale. I think the group, I think,
Lot
the kind
of,
of money we all are spending on Nika is not funny
lot
at
of,
all. I think
lot of,
every day, I think they should do a special, discount coupons for us. We should talk to them. The
lot
kind of
of, lot of.
traction we give them is humongous. So, Avni, let's get to the fun part now. We've understood the background and the future. Okay, one question we have from a viewer: what have you planned for the future? So now we've done the past. So, what about the future? What are the future plans for the group?
Future plans is again the same. I really want to get into acting first. Like how and when it is going to happen, I don't know. It is still a dream which has to come true. And other than that, probably I'll get into work now because it's my son is 5 now, and I really want to work now. So that is one thing which is howling
What
me
about
day
the
and
group?
night.
How do you want to see the group growing? What is the next level? Something which will differentiate.
Uh, I think more of we have to add more of live shows this year, more of live content from makeup artists, and we have already started creating a poll wherein we are asking people what exactly they want to learn, and
So you're
soon we are
inviting
starting with
experts.
live sessions. Yeah, like
And Avni, you forgot to mention our on-ground event which happened 2 years back post
yeah,
pre-pandemic.
it
How
was
everyone met,
first
it was
It was
madness.
the first hit event, and that too we are planning, Richa, because of the lockdown and everything. It just gone for a toss, but soon we are going to do that also. It
Great.
helps to meet new people, live, which is altogether a different thing. We too met in a event only, and see where we
Yeah.
are today.
Yeah.
So
So many
yeah,
years back. Looks like decades
uh,
back.
yeah,
Great.
almost, almost.
So the biggest question I think which everybody wants to ask, when you go out, there's so much in the market, you get confused. So what are the must have, makeup products which one woman should own, or a girl? Like
Okay.
I get confused. What is a bronzer? Why a contour? Why this? Why a primer? Why a setting spray? Like today, I got a new Tony and Guy hair, heat protectant. So I'm like touching my hair because it's become so
uh,
soft. So I,
and you
I
look
learned
very
from
pretty. Actually, you look very pretty.
you. So
So,
must have
Richa, for
products. Let's
me,
start.
yeah, yeah, sure, sure, sure. So, see, for me, a must-have, a newly launched, I could say, I'll start with a lipper. So, I think most of you would have used this Rene lip shade. So, this is 5 in 1. Everywhere they are just shooting their advertisements, and then I bought one. It's a nude shade thing, and believe me, like I'm not promoting Rene. I'm not getting anything from them, but this is heaven. I mean, वही वाला जो ad में दिखा रहे हैं ना, that you don't have to carry 10 shades. They have 5 lip shades. So one I've
I
already
know having
applied,
this
so you
right
can
now
see
is
that.
so creamy and so
Yeah,
soft.
creamy, soft, and it stays. It stays. So this thing like is a must in your bag. And for me, the most important part is eyebrows filler. I can't live without it.
I need it
I
badly.
need
I
this
love
eyebrow filler every time. So for today live session also मैंने अभी अभी eyebrow filler लगाया नहीं था, मैंने सोचा था मैं live दिखाऊंगी. So I'll
I
show
think that
you
will be
that also.
possible.
Yeah, so I'll
Great.
just show you. See, this is how it looks. So
Oh
it
wow.
has a gel, this thing as a gel thing which holds your color. So first you have to apply this, and then after that you have to apply the color. So this thing helps you to hold the color. So अगर आप face wash भी करोगे, it won't go. So now, like you can see my eyebrows, and now I'll just quickly fill it for you. So you can see the difference. See, so I'm applying the wax part now. Wax will just hold the color, nothing else. See, still nothing has been done. Huh? Now I'll fill the color.
I'm saying this is what we all feel shy about. We don't know the basics, ki how to, what's the process.
Absolutely.
And it's not rocket science. The way we see, you get so
See,
daunted by the entire process. Wow.
which I have learned everything in cosmetology only. Believe me, lot of things. Earlier, I used to use that pencil wala eyebrow filler, but now I'm using this color one, the wax one, and I'm very confident. And
I
the
use the
moment I
pencil
bought it, I was
one.
like, how would I use it, man? But I'm a pro now.
Avni, I got those pencil ones and I could see a line. And, my mom was like, what have you done? I said,
Exactly.
nothing. But I can see the line.
Exactly.
I said, okay, caught. And then I stopped using it as it is not my cup of tea.
See, इसमें वो line नहीं आती. You can see the eyebrows now.
Wow, it is amazing. And they have only one shade, or there are shades to
No, they
choose
have
from?
two shades, the black one also and the brown one also. So
I think brown.
everyone generally buys
Yeah.
brown only.
I think it also depends on your hair color. Now, it should match your hair color. So that's one thing I
Exactly.
think one should
So this
keep
is
in mind.
from L'Oreal.
Oh, wow. So someone's
Excellent. You can buy it on my recommendation
so
anytime.
one user has written, wow. They've also asked,
Thank you.
another viewer has asked, what's your view on Botox? Would you recommend that and which place and what
Sorry,
brand? Botox. What are your views on Botox?
I have not used them actually, so I can't comment on that really.
Oh, great. Cool. So let's come back to
Uh,
our point. What's the next product one should own?
yeah, so these were the two products, and then of course the body spray. I can't live without it. You have to smell good every time. So I love, this is very handy and you can easily keep in your bag. This is from MAC, and the name is Air of Style. So it's
Wow.
basically a roll-on, so you can just apply and you feel
Oh,
fresh.
wow. So it will last also longer because it has more of oil.
Mm, yeah, I had a word on cosmetology also about this. So this is always, you can every time find it in my bag.
Oh, great.
And my most important is my sunscreen. So abhi bhi, I know I'm using this, but I always keep this one. This is still my favorite because every time you're not coming in contact with water. So this is more for swimmers, for trackers, जो बाहर फील्ड वर्क में जॉब कर रहे हैं उनके लिए दिस इज मतलब गिफ्ट यू कैन से.
Can you see the shimmer on my face? Today I've used the strobe cream by MAC.
Wow, I could see that, and it's
And nothing,
pretty
there's
nice.
no nothing. So what else? So we have a lipper, we have a eyebrow filler, we have our
Sunscreen,
sunscreens, our roll-on perfume.
kajal, of course.
Okay.
Okay, one thing more, Richa. Generally, क्या होता है with this thing, this point I really wanted to raise. What is happening nowadays? There is an influencer in every home. There is one influencer. Okay, I'm influencer. I'm doing, I'm this, I'm influencer. But I am not naming anyone. I'm not calling anything, anyhow about anyone. But this is happening most of the times when you see a video of an influencer, you see, okay, yeah, this kajal looks so good on her, and let's buy this kajal. And you start reviewing about that kajal before and only, before even using it. And later you come to know कि नहीं यार ये तो बहुत ही वाहियात काजल है, you cannot use it even.
Same thing
So
happened with me
this
today.
is this is
Yeah.
happening in cosmetology, that we are
Plugging
we
it.
always,
People
you
are
would have
plugging
read, whenever I buy a new product, I always write, or people always write, that
it.
we
Show
will
the
post the
benefit.
reviews after using it.
Yeah.
So this is one of the best part in cosmetology. For example, I just specially brought this kajal here. I post a review about this kajal on cosmetology. This is from Nykaa, the
Okay.
thicker
Like
one.
a
Okay.
company. Okay.
और मैं आज भी बोल रही हूँ इस काजल से बढ़िया काजल कोई नहीं है. But the drawback of this kajal is, and it is very dark. You want to see? It's very dark. See, इतना dark कोई भी काजल अभी तक नहीं बना है. You can see that. But the drawback is, ये the moment it dries up, it comes out as a flake in your eyes.
Oh, oh.
So now I have switched back to my Lakme one, or the Lotus one, my favorite. So I've
But you know,
stopped
after
using it.
using this and even the one by
I'm going
Forest
to I'm going to
Essentials,
try this. This is
oh
color bar
wow,
one, right?
too good. It's too soft. It's like as good as Forest Essentials. That's the softest kajal I've ever used. And also
Uh-huh.
Sephora. Sephora is 1200 plus, but it is amazing. So tell me one thing, kajal we use only on the waterline, na? And for the
No,
upper
I
lid we use.
apply outside also. See?
Okay. So kajal, eye pencil. What about eyeshadows? You know, today what happened? Somebody had recommended K metallic
Yeah,
eyeshadow, which
yeah.
I opened to use
Mm-hmm.
and it broke. Can you imagine? Then I went to my Swiss Beauty. This is Swiss Beauty, 18 color palette which I bought
Swiss
and it
Beauty
is
is doing
amazing.
really well. Really well.
It's better than my Huda palette. I'm like, it
I
is five,
know, I
six times.
know, I know, I know.
No, it's
It's
10
very
times
economical and doing very well.
yeah, and it's so pigmented and very
Uh,
safe.
I could not step out of the live, otherwise I would have shown you one product
Why don't you get
from.
it? I'll quickly show the page to the viewers in the meantime if you want to quickly grab something.
Okay, okay, take it, fine. You can just show the page Cosmetology. I'll just get grab that product.
So Avni's quickly gonna go and get something to show us. So in the meantime, I'm gonna show you guys the cosmetology page, how it looks like, and you will see how it's looking. I hope you can see these. Yeah. So this is how it is. People share their live videos, their live product usage. It today we have promoted our page, and then somebody's asked a question. Can you? Oh, that's me only. I'm always there. I wanted a lip cream or a mousse. So the people have posted their answers. uh, Somebody's asked about where I can get a surma. So there's a question on Aqualogica. So there are a lot of things. Somebody's going to US and they're asking for recommendations on what to buy from there. So there's a plethora of information out there. That's me again. I had posted my last picture, and it's imperative to write down the stuff you have used because then otherwise one will not know. Avni, 1 second. I was just showing them the page in the meantime.
Yeah,
How
Richa.
it's structured and everything. Yeah.
So that's so sweet of you. So this is one of the product which again, like I recommend you buy on my recommendation, and you're gonna love this
Nothing
product. So
stick.
this is from
Glitter.
Swiss Beauty, and
Okay.
this is uh, I would call it a highlighter plus blusher stick. Okay, so it comes like this in this form, and I'll quickly apply. You want me to apply it and show you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You'll
of
see
course.
the
That's
result
why we have
immediately.
you here. So, so even Lakme has
So
a powder form in this where you have a glitter and a
no, no, no,
blusher,
no.
but
It's
this is
a
a
it's a
stick
cake
cream.
lipstick
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah,
Okay.
very nice.
And what you get is you get blusher plus a highlighter instantly the moment you apply. You don't have to apply two things now.
But tell me one thing, you blend it with the stick only or do you use your fingers
No,
later?
there's a blender. There's a blender. There's a very user-friendly blender.
Oh, wow.
You just have to do it somewhere. It has two, three shades, and this is something excellent. Now I'll show you. If you could see,
Wow. Yeah. Wow. It's two in one.
it's two in one. Yeah.
Amazing. Really nice. Wow. So this is what I like about the group. I get to know about the latest things, something which is economical in all budget types, and something which actually
And I've
works and
recommended to so many, and people are using and just loving it like anything. It's just hardly for 450 or 500 bucks from Swiss
I
Beauty.
uninstall Nika because I keep on spending so much money. I go, oh no,
I
my
can
wish
never
list
do that.
doesn't end.
I can never do
Wow.
that.
So
though
what
I
about
want
a
to.
primer and a CC cream, BB cream, foundation, concealer, contour? Like, do we need those things, or there's something which?
I don't apply that, Richa. Until unless you are going in a big fat wedding, I don't apply it. I mean, for daily parties, also kitty parties and all, I don't apply anything. It's just a CTM which I am following. Thoroughly, I am following day and night CTM. So I cleanse my face, then I tone it, and so I usually use Korean brands. Like
Okay,
one is Innisfree I'm using, and one is this Cosrx I'm using. Could you
how do
see
you
that?
spell? Yeah,
So
it's
these are
little.
again Korean brands which I'm using day and night, and which has helped me like anything in my skin. My skin has started penetrating. It's glowing. The scars are gone. I had this green thing over here, the unevenness, and believe me, it never happens overnight. I've been doing this from last 2 to 3 years now. A rigorous CTM. So
Oh
I
wow,
follow cleansing, toning, and before that I apply vitamin C. I can't live without vitamin C.
which one is this? Which brand?
So this is retinol. So
Oh,
this is from Saint Botanica. Sorry,
wow.
could you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've used Claire's, but this has around 20% of vitamin C.
Wow. What about Plum? Plum is also becoming very popular as a brand.
Very popular these days, yeah. But frankly, I have not used that much, other than Kajal, which I really didn't like.
So, guys,
And
sunscreen is a must and CTM is a must. Go natural. I think for me, stroke cream is something which I've just got introduced to. And also, I think one product which I will recommend is the Lakme Mousse. It's a very soft base mousse souffle kind of a thing which you just put on your face. It's a very, uh, you know, it's very smooth on your skin. So, better than going for your primers and your foundation and concealers. I think that
yeah,
really
even
works.
I don't apply anything. The one thing which I really want to recommend again is you can add this snail mucin in your CTM or the
What
skin
is this?
regime. This is snail
Okay.
mucin, Richa. It's basically the snail secretion, and it helps in hydrating the skin.
Avni, we'll
Plus,
request
it
you to,
helps in
just
increasing the collagen.
leave a
Sorry.
picture. We'll request you to leave a picture of these products after the show on the
Yeah,
page
yeah,
so that
yeah. Sure, sure, sure,
we
sure.
can
I would
go
love
ahead
to
and
do
use
that.
that.
You
So,
can
Avni,
add in your CTM. I mean, this is a
great.
very, very, yeah, I mean, the changing thing which you can add. It's lovely. I've used half of the bottle and I'm just
Okay.
loving it.
Oh wow. Thank you so
Yeah,
much for
it,
these, small, information. So, Avni, coming back to a little bit bigger picture, what makeup trends do you see being, hot or in or popular this season, or in general, what one should look out for?
lot of eye makeup, is trending. Lot of things, they look sexy.
People
Lot of eye
try to
makeup.
do
So
this.
much of
I love it.
creativity people are coming up in their eye makeup. I tell you, literally, they are, making a drawing out of anything. And it looks beautiful, beautiful. So a lot of trends in eye makeup I could see, other than
Wow.
contouring and everything. But eye makeup is just trending like anything.
So eye
Yeah.
makeup, anything else?
And see, contouring, everyone loves the face cutting and all, but it's not everyone's cup of tea. So you really have to have a practice and a good learning to get that cuttings and those notes done on your face. So that's again, like, really, it actually changes your face. So,
I've seen such transformation. Like I follow Sugandha, and I'm
oh,
like,
she's a
wow,
diva. She's a
I've been
diva.
wanting to do her class, but let's see, we'll plan something soon. So contouring,
She's a
eye
diva.
makeup, and obviously you're saying lippers. Lipsticks will never
Nipples
go out.
is like any time. Yeah, yeah. I mean, वो तो ऐसा होता है कि जितना खरीदो उतना कम. But later I have explored कि आपके पास अगर 10 shades भी है ना, so like मुझे सब पहले बोलते थे कि ऐसा होता, ऐसे नहीं नहीं ऐसा नहीं होता, वो color mixing and all that. But later, Richa, I have tried that and it's working like a magic. For
Yeah.
example, I have applied that day a red color, a blue color lipper, from L'Oreal. You would have seen my post in cosmetology.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
over that, I've applied MAC Red from MAC. And it has turned out into a navy blue, navy black, or navy blue, something. I don't know what. Beautiful color. Although it was not going with my dress I was wearing that day, but I could see the magic, mixing of two colors. So every time you don't have to buy a lipper. I mean, whatever you have, you can try mixing them and getting a new color out of it.
So this is something I
So
want
this
to,
looks very
also
good.
show.
From NYX, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, from
so I used
NYX.
to wear Sephora. Sephora Wonderful Cushion is no longer available in India. So then I moved
Uh-huh.
on to NYX, and this is like this with the cushion.
I've used it. It's very nice
So
and very, very smooth. Yeah.
it's very smooth. It doesn't dry your lips. And also, I developed a lip condition after my pregnancy and childbirth. So,
Uh-huh.
I couldn't wear the normal Lakmes of the world. So, very few brands suit me. So, I use a Sephora or a, Bird Bees base, and then I put this. And now I'm
So
gonna
do you
try.
ever like exfoliate your lips? Do you ever
I
do
don't
that?
need a dermatologist. I think it just kicked out from the placenta. When I was pregnant, there was some reaction which went from my body, and I have always worn a lipstick. I think for me, yeah. So I forgot to add. When I was growing up, it was just a lipstick and a kajal, and to the extent people used to call me cheapo Karishma Kapoor. I don't know why, because I used to wear only pinks, different shades of pinks. So, but then now I found something which is helping me. I'm gonna try the Masaba range now. I'm really excited.
I'm just waiting to buy that. I'm just waiting to buy that. Okay,
So,
one thing more. So like you said, uh,
no, no,
you
no.
said
I'll
you
come
saying
back to
something.
my next
Okay,
question.
so I would love you to try this product also. This is from Forest Essentials. As you said, you have those lip things, right? So this is a lip scrub, a sugarcane lip scrub from Forest Essentials.
Oh, wow.
So this comes like this, and in a very very small granules, you can say, very small granules. See if you could
Yeah, yeah,
see.
I've seen this. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
lovely. And the fragrance, I
So
think FE for me is all about transportation to
just
another
apply on your
world.
lips 2 minutes and just rub them anti-clockwise, whatever you want. It does help in exfoliating your lip skin. We generally don't do that, we just apply. But we never do anything for our lips, especially. So this is one thing which you could definitely try. This is from
Wow.
Forest Essentials.
Wow. I have another request. I want to, see some dupe videos happening of all the high-end luxury products like Charlotte Tilbury and the likes, where you have one, product for say 5, 6 grand. So if you can also, work on a dupe, the duplicates of high-end brands in Indian market. So a lot
Okay.
of there's a lot of demand for duplicates, the dupes. So suppose I have a Huira beauty palette for 5K. I'm sure a Swiss Beauty or maybe Revlon will have a smaller palette in 1/10 the price with the same color shade. So we can maybe do a dupe series where one can buy affordable makeup with the same kind of
Yeah, of
results.
course we can. Yeah, of course we
That will
can.
be a very catchy thing and very beneficial, because not because you have
Absolutely.
different, everybody has a collection also, and it's not like you are just doing one thing. There are times when you buy more expensive, there are times you want something, and for a woman, the less, it's always less, so you want more
Uh,
all the time.
absolutely. But nowadays, you get so many benefits out of these sales and all. Matlab, buying a 5,500 palette is, of course, not easy for everyone. But when it comes to 2,500, just half of the price, I think we can afford that.
Yeah,
The
because
same
now
rate.
Charlotte has the 1+1 lipstick offer. I missed
Yeah,
it, but
absolutely.
very
Lot of,
limited.
if you go to this Nika pink sale, I mean, man, this is like amazing. Just half of the price of everything. So whoever was waiting to buy that product, that was the best time to buy.
So, Avni, not to take more of your time, some tips and tricks and maybe a short demo. We've already seen one, two, three, things, pearls of wisdom you want to leave us with, whatever's your wish. So you
Okay.
told us about
So
the lip scrub, so that's also a a small takeaway. But anything else which you want to show us or talk about?
yeah, I have so many products lying up right now. So just I
We
quickly
would love
want
to have
to
a look. Yeah.
recommend. So one is this hand cream. This is my third bottle, third tube rather. I just recently bought it on Nika sale. So this is one of the excellent hand cream I've come across ever.
Wow.
So I truly recommend this one. This is Lemon Body Shop. And one thing more, I've used a lot of makeup fixers. I've used MAC, I've used Revolution, I've used one was from Revolution and one was from Lakme, I guess. Lot of I've used, but this is one of the makeup fixer which I recently bought and I've used it twice only. But this is amazing. I mean, एक तो इसमें कोई color नहीं आता, like जैसे MAC में भी you have a color one also, pink color and a violet color, and you don't get any color. This is very natural and it does help your makeup to stick well.
I've got
This
the
is the
pack one.
PAC,
I heard a lot of good things about it. The Mars
the
makeup fix.
Mars. Okay, yeah, yeah.
And also pack is very nice. Swiss Beauty and even Kiko, I heard. I think they're all very nice. So it's always
Kiko is
good to have two,
excellent.
three, and
Kiko is
just.
excellent. Yeah, yeah. Kiko
And
lipsticks
I
are just
have
amazing.
these. These are
Yeah, I
again
can
the
see that.
brand
Yeah.
creams. So
This
I
is again
love
from Body
body
Shop.
shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing like it. And this is
It's
one thing
funny
which
one,
I
right?
also recommend. Kiko has this moisture, surge.
Oh, I saw this. Yeah.
Oh my God, after I bought it, I just bought it, and it's like
You remember
almost,
even I asked you what is it exactly?
yeah. So, it says ki put it under your eyes, but you can use it all over your face, and it is just lovely. Sorry, I cut you
It's
short.
a
I got
hydrating stick,
excited.
right?
Sorry.
It's a hydrating stick.
It's a hydrating stick in a, stick form. It's very nice, and it has a lotion also, but I wanted to try this.
Okay.
Kiko.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that. And if I talk about liner, this has been always my favorite liner. This is from L'Oreal Super Liner. I mean, इससे बढ़िया liner अभी तक तो नहीं आया है कोई भी. I've used lot of liners, it's a lot of liners. But this is
Wow.
one liner which I truly love. And you know why I love this? Because whenever you apply now, you get that आपको ना you get that freshness every time. Whenever you see the liner, वो आपको ऐसा लगेगा आपने अभी लगाया है. Even after 8 hours, this is so the ink is so black and so shiny that you will always feel that you have just freshly applied this liner.
And I've seen, the handle, the wand is so good with the grip, ki it will just go in one go.
And it comes in this form. The liquid will never come out. I don't know what is the trick. You just
What
have
does
to
it
shake it, and then the liquid will come in this brush.
usually, you drop it or, it flows out. This is
It never
amazing.
comes out. It never comes out.
Wow,
This
what
is the magic.
technology.
I don't know what is
This
it.
is really amazing.
कुछ तो magic होता है इसमें.
Wow.
And this is again the last product I want to show today. This is again from Nykaa Eyebrow Filler. I have a lot of eyebrow filler also, by the way.
I think
So
it's a must for everyone.
this comes in a cotton brush kind of thing. And
Hmm.
this again, this product also never comes out. Ouch, थोड़ा सा आ गया. But this never comes out. इसका भी कुछ तो
So
फंडा है.
you just use it like that. It has the gel in it.
No, this is in a powder form.
Oh, okay.
एंड ये थोड़ा सा उस वाले से डार्क है, बट आप जब फर्स्ट टाइम खरीदोगे आपको लगेगा अरे मैंने क्या खरीद लिया है, बट यू जस्ट हैव टू हैव योर हैंड्स ऑन टू दिस प्रोडक्ट एंड देन यू विल लव दिस प्रोडक्ट. सी
And how many shades are there in this?
again two. Can you see that?
Yeah, very nice. Amazing. Avni, there's one question by one of our viewers. What do you keep in mind while buying a makeup product?
That it's gonna suit me. The first and foremost is I don't buy anything and everything. Whatever I see, I actually visualize it. I go to the skin
Natural glow.
testing thing nowadays. Websites are providing in Nykaa. You can choose your skin color and you can apply that virtually. So you get a rough idea, whether it will suit you or not. So
Okay.
I don't buy each and everything, although I get fascinated and I end up, okay, ठीक है, I end up convincing myself, नहीं नहीं वो अच्छा लगेगा, because I just want to buy. But yeah, the first thing I keep in mind while buying everything is that how it's gonna help me or whether it's gonna suit me or not.
Oh wow. I think for me it's also one thing which I personally keep in mind is cruelty free. I don't want to use anything tested on animals. So that's something
Absolutely.
I should surely see for myself, apart from the
Absolutely.
price, the
Absolutely.
range, the tone, the quality, everything. So when I first
Absolutely.
bought Swiss Beauty and Wet n Wild, I was so anxious. I like, I've never used these brands. I don't even know. But then they turned out to be very nice. Even LA Colors, I have a beautiful golden eye palette. So for me, my eyes are very important. So I buy so many of these eye palettes and pencils. Even Nika eye pencils are amazing. What
Nika is
about
doing
sugar?
really well.
What's your take on sugar? I saw the packaging and I saw the product, but it didn't pull me so much. I
Sugar.
always gravitate towards Lakme. I don't know why. I think Lakme Sasta Sundar Tika is no longer Sasta, but it is. They come out with so much variety. When we were growing up, there was only Lakme, and we used to always think it's so down market. But I see their technology. They come out with such amazing products.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Sorry,
And they are
coming
in
to
the market
what's
from
your
so
take on
long.
sugar
You know,
products?
but Nika is doing really well in every, like the skin products, the hair products, the makeup, of course, lipsticks. You buy those Nika lipsticks, which is hardly for 250 bucks, or the color and the stay is super. Lot of colors they have, around 15, 20 colors they have. And it's hardly for 250 bucks and
But you have
stays to
to
four,
try
5 hours.
the
Like,
Estee Lauder mini lipsticks. They're for 12.50. Too good.
uh-huh.
Very nice. Great, great.
I don't have
Any
them,
other
but
tips
I
and
will.
tricks before we let you go? I know we have overshot our time, but anything else you want to share with us? Any other product? Anything which is like you have to get your hands on?
So I have shown you all my favorite products actually. So I don't have, okay, one thing more I have. This is again from Forest Essentials. It's a lip balm, my favorite lip balm always. And I always carry it in my purse. So this is a rose lip balm. So generally, whenever I exfoliate my lips, after that I apply this one. Or otherwise, also whenever I feel like the dryness or anything, I apply this. It comes with a small mirror. It's beautiful. This is again
Wow,
from Forest
so
Essentials.
yummy!
You can
It
buy
must
this.
be smelling heavenly as well.
Oh, absolutely. My entire wardrobe does.
Wow. Thank you so much, Avni. It was such a delight. We've discussed so many things, right from how you started, how you founded the groups, how cosmetology has become such an integral part of our lives, the demos, the tips and tricks, and the must-have products. I'm gonna go immediately, buy an eyebrow filler because I think that's something I need. And we will request you to leave some pictures of the products, and we would love to have you, and have a live with us as well, where we can, have a small short demo. So thank you so much for taking out
Thank
time.
you so much,
And we
Richa. It was entirely my pleasure to talk about my favorite products with my favorite person, of course.
thank you
So
so
thank
much.
you so much.
And we at Family Affair would request you to keep, leaving tips and tricks and lots of, small, snippets for us whenever time permits. So we look forward
Surely,
to
Richa. Surely, surely,
very enriching,
surely.
journey together. Thank you so much, viewers. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
watching. I have left a link for the cosmetology webpage, for the Facebook page. Do join and don't miss out on all the fun. We girls really enjoy, and there's so much up in store. And we would also love to, have your, experiences, shared there. So thank you so much, Avni. Have a great day. You're looking
Thank you
gorgeous.
so
I
much.
love,
Thank you so
love,
much,
love your
everybody, for
lipstick.
watching my
Thank you
video.
so
Thank
much.
you.
Bye.
Bye bye.